Hi, welcome to Cajun Toy Review. I want to apologize to anybody who's been following the channel or waiting. I've been pretty consistent with content coming out pretty much every other day with something, and it's been quiet for a couple days. Well, I've been in the hospital. I was hospitalized with stomach issues and stuff like that, but I am out now and I'm feeling a lot better, but I still have to take it a little slow, but the content is now going to start coming faster and a lot more. But I just want to let you know that anybody who contacted me while I was out, thank you so much. That means a whole lot to me and stuff like that. Anybody who's viewed it for the first time or followed it while I was out, thank you so much. That means the world and stuff like that. We are a small channel, and I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna keep going. This is a passion of mine for years and years and years. I love action figures. I love Marvel. So I'm gonna do it for myself, regardless if anybody's really watching. But if you are, thank you, and I appreciate every one of you. This is kind of just a little catch-up real quick. I want to talk about what was coming and what's about to come out, and then I'll do a little follow-up spoiler thing for the things I was talking about with like Black Widow, and I want to talk a little bit about Loki for a second. But first of all, the Hood review was done. I just had to do some post stuff on it, and that will be probably out today. Same thing with Scarlet Witch and a really cool Mortal Kombat smoke video for Storm Collectibles smoke, so that's going to be up as well. But a lot of other stuff coming out. We'll be finishing the X-Men and the Shang-Chi line and the Marvel Disney Plus. I think I have one left on that. But coming out besides that, we're going to have a lot of cool stuff. Some of the things that we'll be reviewing in the very future is going to be I just finished with this. I put a lot of time into it because I love this character, and I'm a big Dead by Daylight player. So if you want my gamer tag, just send me a message either on the Facebook or whatever, and I'll give it to you. I play mostly on the PlayStation, but it's cross-platform, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, so this will be coming out in the next couple days. So look forward to that if you're into that. This is a Marvel Legends G.I. Joe Classified NECA channel, but DC universe. But whatever I see I really like, I'm gonna talk about on here. I'm gonna be doing a little unboxing today for something that's not even really considered a toy. So it's my channel. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but if you like Marvel Legends and other kind of nerdy stuff, then you're in the right place. And again, I appreciate you. Other things, I want to get this done a little earlier, but being in the hospital and everything, I'm behind, so I'm cracking this bad boy open a little bit later. We're going to take a look at this, the new Black Widow, Red Guardian, Melina 2-pack. I'm really excited about an updated Red Guardian, so this will be the third Red Guardian I have, so we'll do a little comparison with that. But, man, it's got a little action figure. These head sculpts look phenomenal, and it's got a grappling hook, man. Like, that's already a plus point for having a grappling hook. So we'll be talking about that. We got some of these guys to talk about, plus with the Hellfire Club as well. That's coming up. Like, you have no idea how much content we have sitting behind me that is coming. Scientist Supreme is another one. I'm going to finish up the Villains Wave, which I've been enjoying tremendously. I put that guy off a little bit because I want to kind of do him at the same time with MODOK. And I want to do MODOK and him together, since they're obviously both not always on the same side, but they're both AIM figures. And I kind of want to do a breakdown with older AIM figures, kind of moving around. So yeah, I got AIM guys out the butt, like traditional different types of AIM guys. So we're gonna be doing a little AIM nerd out, talk about with figures and stuff very soon. Also, I need to finish Xavier. I've been working on something cool with that, so I do have different Xaviers with Mariah Taggart that's going to come out, including a little sneak peek of sexy Xavier right here. Got to finish up Falcon. The Falcon I took a little longer because I am doing something really special with him. I do have several other Falcons, and I wanted to kind of break that down into like a nice thing. But I think that, and then, yeah, there's some other stuff coming out. The Turtles, it's upside down. We're going to be doing a lot more turtle stuff, so we're going to be breaking down this crate. It comes with this really awesome Shredder figure right here. That is the reason why most people want it. But be doing that. Another one that I was working on that's a passion of mine, doing Aliens versus Predator. We're going to talk about these two figures right here, who basically kind of the fault of the series, and kind of break them down and look at these two pretty iconic badass figures. Other things is some of the other horror figures, stuff like that. Oh, that was loud. We'll be looking at Nightmare. We're going to be looking at some Freddy. We're going to be looking at some Pennywise. We're going to be looking at some Ash. So, and then DC Multiverse. I promise you, I am catching up on especially my friend Joe, if you're watching. I'm sorry, my man, but I am coming to DC. The floodgates are opening. DC is coming, my man. But yeah, this content, there is no shortage of content. So if you like watching this kind of stuff, it's coming. It's going to be a lot of different things. I hope my personal experiences and the way I feel about it, and maybe some of my dark humor will come out and you'll appreciate it. But that's all the stuff's coming. So now spoiler talk. A little bit of spoiler talk, talking about Taskmaster, and that's a perfect example of what I feel right now. A Taskmaster has crashed and burned. I talked a little bit when the figure kind of like breakdown of the different figures about my hopes and stuff for the movie coming out with Black Widow, and I did see it while I was in the hospital actually, and I'm not a big fan of what they did with this character. I felt like they kind of ruined this character in some ways with the potential that this character could have had in the future of the Marvel MCU. Obviously, spoilers. If you haven't seen it, Taskmaster is not the same character he's in the comics. He's not even a he is a she. The only really part that I liked was that her origin, her name was referenced in Avengers by Loki himself. But being a person who's basically been trained and has a computer chip in their head to kind of program as they need is like kind of Matrix kind of shit. I don't like it. It's a cheap, and I almost wish they were going to do a Mandarin and just already reboot that, because it's but it is what it is. It's two different versions of Taskmaster. In the suit, looks freaking badass, like awesome. The fighting stuff was really good, but not liking who's behind that mask and that whole storyline. So as for Loki, that season just ended as recording this yesterday, and man, oh my god, Jonathan Majors, he killed it as the one behind it all, basically Kang, but they never said him by name. They called him a lot of different things, Conqueror and stuff like that. But God, he was scary, he was funny, he was like he was at one point scared, but intimidating, just unpredictable, and that's the best kind of villain for me, and I loved it. And I'm very, very excited to see where he's going to go in the future of MCU, because he is definitely going to be a big player coming up if they do it right. Going towards building up to Ant-Man and stuff. But yeah, Loki was great. I love it. They gave him so much character growth, even more in development. Sylvie was really cool. Not what anybody really kind of thought, or at least not what I thought she was going to be. I thought she was going to be the Enchantress or something like that, or just a straight female Loki, but she was kind of her own thing, pretty much. And it's really cool. The actress, she really, really breathed life into that character and made it cool. There is a figure coming out for her, which looks really good. It's probably going to be in our Disney Plus Wave 2. I'm hoping that we see a classic Loki and like Kid Loki, the Deceiver Loki, some of these other Lokis that we saw. Not a whole wave of Lokis, but maybe like a 2-pack with Kid Loki and Alligator Loki. Gotta get that classic Loki, man. He was dope. And then we'll see what else we can kind of get. Maybe since some of the other series like Hawkeye is about to come out, we might see something like that. But anyway, that was just a quick little. I know I had mentioned in the review that I would talk about Taskmaster, and now that I've seen Loki, I had to talk about that too. So that's a little bit spoiler talk, nerd talk on Cajun Toy Review. So thank you for watching. Check back, new reviews, and a big announcement following this.